A lot of the time in business, your success or failure comes down to simple decisions you make, like how you choose to charge your clients for paying for your services. Why monthly memberships? Because I believe that they're the best system you can use to keep your clients interested in training with you. It means you can focus on delivering better quality training for them. So let's go on and we'll talk about the three most common charging methods. Called the 10 session pass, and it's effectively like a pay-as-you-go training. Your clients come up, they give you money, and you train them for a session, and it's all based on delivering a session. So your product is a single workout session. The next most common one would be something like a 3-month block of training, or a 10-week block, or an 8-week block, a set period of time where you sell a fitness camp or a boot camp for a set fee, and the clients are locked in for that period of time. So the product moves up from just a single session to a block or a 2-month or 3-month period of time. But when you look at those two compared to a monthly membership, which assumes that the client's going to keep training with you and they're going to make a lifestyle choice, get into the habit, and just stay with you forever, then the results that you can promise from your training and the benefits of that are so much more beneficial. When people charge pay-as-you-go, or when trainers charge pay-as-you-go, or they sell 10 session passes, the retention month on month seems to be about 50%. And out of that, the clients will renew or buy another 10 pass about every 6 weeks. Let's compare that to a 10-week block or selling a 3-month boot camp or fitness camp. That fares slightly better. You'll get about 70% of people who make it to the end of the block will want to come to another boot camp. So it's a slightly better charging model, and again, it's just a decision, isn't it? How do you decide to charge people? Now, the preferred option that I use, and I see the most successful trainers using, is a monthly membership. These things have super high retention rates, like 80%, 90%, even more is really common. And also what it means for trainers who offer monthly memberships as opposed to pay-as-you-go is that they focus nearly all of their time on the training program and actually doing what they got into the business to do in the first place, which is train people. And you get a lot more referrals from people on monthly memberships than you will on pay-as-you-go. So I'm a big advocate of monthly memberships, and this training is all about how you can implement monthly memberships in your business. Well, I'm going to run some numbers over 12 months in the year of a fitness business, and we're going to compare 3 trainers. The trainer who does 10 pass sessions or pay-as-you-go, and we're going to assume he's charging $10 per session at the minute and he's selling 10 for $100. We're going to compare a fitness camp, boot camp block style business, and we'll say they're selling a 10-week block for $200. That works out about 2 sessions a week for 10 weeks if it's $10 per session. And the monthly membership, we're saying it's $100 a month for unlimited training sessions, but the reality of it is, if those clients come to between 2 and 3 sessions a week, then they're going to be paying about the same price per session. So 2 weeks at 2 times per week, 2 weeks at 3 times per week, it's about 10 sessions, so they'll be paying the same rate. What we need to focus on is the magnitude of difference and the state of the fitness business after 3 months, after 6 months, after 9 months, just by making the choice of selling 10 passes versus 10-week passes versus monthly memberships. So by the end of month 3, those guys who bought 10 passes might have renewed twice because it's 12 weeks, but 50% retention at the end of month 2, he's left with like 2 or 3 clients. You might get 5 clients who've made it to the end of the 10-week bootcamp and want to renew for the next one, but the monthly membership's still ticking along. 90% retention, you're only going to lose maybe 1 other member. So let's assume that these guys have all done the same amount of marketing and the same competency at sales and generating leads, and we'll give them another 10 clients. But here's where the retention figures are super important. 10 passes and pay-as-you-go, 50% retention is going to start killing your business. You see by the end of month 6, 10 passes no better off than he was at the end of month 3. Still got about 3 clients, and the monthly membership is cranking along with double figures in every single session. It's just going to look like so much more of a robust training business. So let's run the numbers through all the way till the end of month 12. So after a full year in business, unfortunately, the pay-as-you-go trainer still has only got 3 clients. Now he's had 40 people walk through his door, and he's had the opportunity to train 40 people, and he's only managed to keep 3 of them by the end of 12 months. 10 weeks a little bit better. You can see that that business is starting to grow. But monthly memberships, 22 members, that's enough to be able to start putting extra times on, maybe looking for another venue. Very, very fast growth. And this is just talking very, very low numbers, very, very small fees per session, and only 40 clients over the course of the year. So hopefully you can see by now that there's a compelling argument to offer monthly memberships, and this is what this training is all about. So the benefits we'll just cover quickly are that you will earn more money. So the more money you can earn, the bigger business you can have, and the more people you can train. That's the bottom line. We're not even talking about charging higher prices, remember. We're talking about the same value proposition for the same amount of money, but the results being completely different. If you're not spending enough time planning and preparing and delivering training programs for your clients because you're distracted by Facebook promotions, or you're constantly selling new people to try and keep up with the churn, then you're going to find it really, really difficult to grow your business. So we already talked about the members get better results. You'll spend less time sales and marketing, and what I'm going to show you in setting all this up in the next part of the training is how simple your accounting is going to be. So stay tuned. In part 2 of the training, we'll get into the details, and we're going to go through a 5-step action plan on how you can get to where you are now to where you want to be and ensure your success in the future.